Hey everybody, this is Valencia and welcome to my channel Balloons and Business, where I show you the business of balloon and event decor. So in this video, I wanted to play around with the shape of my balloon garland and just show you how I did that. This is a monochrome balloon garland in the Canyon Rose Tough Text brand. So if you want to see how I did this, just stay tuned. So this is my black backdrop stand that I got from eFavorMart. I'll put the link to that in the description box below. Now these are some sheer drapes, and my mother bought these and I believe she got them from eFavorMart, but I'm not sure. And they're 5 feet wide and I believe they're 10 feet long. So I used 4 of these, but I would suggest using about 6 of them for this size of backdrop, which is 7 by 7 feet. So I'm going to be using Tough Text balloons in the Canyon Rose color, as I mentioned before. I'm going to blow the balloons up and I'm going to round them out by pressing the top and releasing air from the bottom. Then I'm going to tie the balloons together into dupes. So I'm going to be using multiple sizes, but these are the 11-inch balloons that I'm blowing up right now. So now I'm going to twist my dupes together into small clusters. And I'm going to be twisting them together into clusters of 6 dupes or 12 balloons total. And make sure you double twist the dupes into the clusters so that they will not pop out. So I ended up twisting together 4 of these clusters. So once I twisted my clusters together, I'm going to connect them by tying them together by the necks of the balloons. So as you see, I'm taking one neck from one balloon in one cluster, one neck from another balloon in another cluster, and just tying them together. And that's how I'm connecting my clusters. So as you can see, these are 3 clusters connected together. So now I'm going to be using some 260Q balloons. These are Qualitex brand. It honestly doesn't matter what brand you use as far as the 260s. Just make sure they're nice and stretchy. And I'm going to tie it onto my balloon garland. And then I'm going to wrap it around the backdrop pole and tie the 2 halves of the 260 together around that backdrop pole. And this is how I'm adding my balloons to my backdrop stand. I'm going to connect this small garland of balloons to the stand at the bottom and at the very top. So now it's time for me to play around with the shape of this balloon garland. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm practicing to experiment with my shapes because I'm tired of doing the typical L shape for everything. So yeah, I'm adding on clusters using the 260Q balloon. And again, my clusters are about 6 dupes, which is 12 balloons for each cluster. Some of them were 5 dupes, which is 10 balloons. And I'm going to add on some small dupes of just 4 balloons. Now to attach the top of that balloon garland to the top of the backdrop stand, I'm going to be using a balloon clamp. And I'm going to leave the link of that in the description box below. Just tying a 260Q balloon around that clamp, putting it onto the top bar of the backdrop, and then using the 260 to connect the balloons to the clamp. And then here's 2 more clusters of balloons that I'm going to put on the opposite end to balance this look out. And then I decided I wanted to add some balloons at the top. I wanted to give the illusion that the balloons were curving in front and behind the backdrop. So you will see a gap right there between the balloons on the right hand side. So please look over my son Kai. He was very busy and active this day. So now that I've shaped my 11-inch balloons to the way I wanted them, I'm going to be adding my 17-inch balloons. I'm going to be using a 260Q and just wrapping that 260 around a couple balloons in the pre-existing garland to add my big 17-inch clusters. I wanted the base of this garland to be bigger than the top, and I wanted it to stretch out just a little bit on the ground. Now I'm going to be adding some 17-inch balloons sporadically throughout this garland by tying the neck of the 17-inch balloon to a neck and nub balloon in the balloon garland. And I'm just adding it throughout to thicken up the balloon garland, but not too much. That's a 24-inch balloon that I added with a 260Q. But the rest of these are 17-inch balloons, and I'm just adding them in on both sides. Again, I don't want the balloon garland to be too thick at the top. I want to keep the flow and the shape that I've created so far. And I'm going to be adding another 24-inch balloon right there with a 260Q. And I'm thickening up that side right there on the right bottom. And notice how I have my balloon garland going upward at the top. I wanted my balloon garland to go curve around and go up. Now I'm going to be attaching these clear bubble balloons, and you want to make sure that you wrap the neck of that bubble balloon around several times and then double tie that 260Q balloon around the neck, because it's very easy for the air to escape that balloon. So I'm going to be adding these balloons to create more visual interest. I already have a monochrome balloon garland, meaning my balloon garland is all the same color, this very pretty canyon rose, and I did that on purpose to emphasize the shaping of the balloon garland. But I thought these clear balloons made a great statement to the balloon garland without taking away from the very pretty color. And I blew these balloons up to different sizes so they're not all, the same. Now it's time to add some 5-inch decorators, and I'm just cutting my 260Q balloons in half to save on material, tying it around a cluster of 4 5-inch balloons, and then I'm just going to attach those to the balloon garland the same way I've been attaching all the other clusters to the balloon garland with the 260Q balloon. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of using multiple sizes for balloon garlands. It adds great visual interest, and it makes the balloon garland look more polished, in my opinion. So here's the finished product to my balloon garland and draped backdrop setup. So I added some faux florals from Hobby Lobby, and they have a sale every other week for about 40% off. And I really like their florals. They're very quality, realistic looking. So you should definitely check them out if you live next to one. And I just slipped them into the balloon garland, and it definitely helps to give a very soft and romantic look to this balloon garland, especially when paired with these sheer drapes. So overall, I like the shape of this balloon garland. I was tempted to make it a little bit thicker at the top left-hand corner, but I didn't want to take away from that really pretty curvature on the balloon garland, so I decided not to do that. Another thing I want to note is that by making my balloon garland base out of 11-inch balloons and then adding the 17 and 24-inch balloons on afterwards, I was better able to control the shape of this garland. So tell me what you think. Do you like the shape of this garland? Is it too big? Is it too small? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, go ahead on and like it, and please subscribe, and you'll get notifications of future videos on balloon and event decor. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.